So there are two types of meeting. One is an online meeting and one is an on-site meeting. So online meetings are those like when a customer does not requires a consultant or developer to not to be on the site. They can do the work while sitting in the office. So for that you need to be on constant call with the clients and all. So there are some of the things that you need to keep in mind while conducting an online meetings. The first one is to mind your tone. Your tone, it should be very friendly, it should be very respectful, and it should be very professional. Make sure that you're not using any slangs, you're not using words like, array yaar, array. So these are words that you should not be using. And then your pitch should be very moderate. It should be like, it should show, it should be full of empathy. Yes, it should be full of enthusiasm. And it should not, your pitch should not be varying like suddenly it goes very high, then it comes very low. It should be like very moderate. You need to pay attention to the client. Okay, you need to constantly ask them, not constantly also, do not irritate the client by asking them too many questions and all. But yes, whenever you have a doubt, whenever you have not understood it, either like, raise your hand in the meeting. Do not interrupt a client. Raise your hand in the meeting so that, the client can, the person who is speaking can get the notification and they can ask you that if they have any concerns or any questions and all. Do not interrupt the client while, or not the client, do not interrupt anyone when they are speaking, because they are in their zone and you disturb them, then like, the zone is broken off and they too also get a little bit irritated. You need to be positive. I do understand, having like being on call with a client is not an easy job, especially if the client is very frustrated due to the project not going his way. So he may, like, he will show his frustration on the call, but from your side you need to be very positive. Okay, you need to understand, you need to empathize with them that yes sir, I do understand that the project is going on late, but this is the steps that we are taking to. And make sure that, it should not sound like an excuse, but yeah, do tell them that you know the reasons for the project being delayed. Then the second one is you need to offer them encouragement in the sense like, it should be very positive, it should be a very supportive atmosphere. And you need to acknowledge the client in an appropriate way. Okay, like if he says that, he's facing some issues and all, offer them the appropriate words. Then avoid monotone delivery. So what is this? This is like, your energy, your speech energy, it should be the equal one. Your tone, in your tone, our client should not, they should not get to know the frustration of it. They should not get to know like, how you're feeling through your tone. So your tone should be very moderate and maintain professionalism. Of course, this is the topmost over there. You cannot communicate with the client as you communicate with your best friend. Please maintain that. You cannot get pissed or irritated at the client and blast them off. That is not required. You cannot tell them that, this is not my job, this is someone else's job, even though it is not your job. Just at that time on the call, take all the words, whatever, whatever issues they are having it, and later on you can discuss it with the proper person whose work it is to be done. But on call you should not lose your cool.